Hello loves, my name is Mary Jane and you're welcome to another episode of Pink Lip Talk with Go Pearl. Today I'll be sharing with you how to live your best life even with a no budget. If you're new to my channel, I love you so much. Thank you for joining today, and if you've been here before, thank you for the love. Even on my last video, I'm super grateful. Kindly do the right thing by clicking subscribe below, giving this video a thumbs up, and leaving a comment in the comment section. Today I'll be telling you how to live your best life even with a no budget. A lot of us have this misconception that living your best life is all about going to nice places, taking a perfect picture and posting it on our social media handle for some likes and comments. But the question you should be asking yourself is, are you really living your best life, or are you just deriving joy from the comments and the likes? Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to live your best life with a no budget. Stay tuned. Hello loves, this is still Pink Lip Talk with Go Pearl. Before I give you tips on how to live your best life, the question is, what is living your best life? For me, living your best life is reaching a new level of self-awareness, self-growth, self-discovery, knowing who you are really, and taking the actions that help you discover and harness your gifts, your talents, your potential, your skills. Basically, living your life to that full potential. Those are the things you need to, understand. Those are the things you need to know about yourself. But before I continue, I'd like to tell you 3 things that might stop you from living your best life. Number 1, the opinions of people. There's this saying that goes, if people have to dictate your life for you, how many of your bills do they pay? How many times have they ever been there for you when you need them? So why then do you care about people's opinion? Sometimes people's opinion just inhibits you from reaching your desired greatness, your level of success, because you're always caring about what they think. You care about what they think about what you wear. You care about what they think about what you do. First of all, you need to tell yourself that it is about you. Your life was given to you to be for you, not for anybody else. You need to shut everybody out and take a bold step. I'm not saying that you should debunk every sense of reasoning, because of course I have friends that every time I want to do stuff, I sort of table it to them. I have a life coach that I talk to because of their sense of maturity. Not everybody, you can't really share your goal with everybody, trust me. So there's some people that you share these things with that they will give you straight ideas based on maturity. They won't just tell you, oh, this what you're doing is not good, what you're doing. No, they would reason with you. They will give you reasons why it's good, it's great, how to even make it better. The second thing I'd like to highlight that might stop you from living your best life is social media. I know that they say that social media is supposed to connect us, bring us together. However, I feel like social media has this huge expectation on people. Knowingly or unknowingly, you might not even consider, but the truth of the matter is, when you are in that space, there are sometimes when you have to consider the things you post. You're trying to please everyone. No, you don't even have to impress anybody. Trust me, do your thing. When you do your thing, people are watching. Trust me, at the long run, they will fall in line and they will follow you. The third thing you should also be wary of when you're trying to live your best life is your inner critic. So there are times when you look at yourself in the mirror, you feel like, oh, I'm too fat, my arms are flabby, this, that, and because of that you restrict yourself from doing certain things or wearing some certain things because you feel like you're not good looking enough, you're not happy enough. My dear, that is so 1999. Do not let that voice stop you from living your full potential. A lot of people have waited till they are old before they started achieving some stuff, and they regretted it. A lot of people, and before you know it, they will start trying to make other people live their own lives for them. Like there's some parents that would, because they weren't able to achieve stuff in their life, they want to push those things to their children. That is what happens when you don't live your life. You want to push your desires on your kids or the people around you. You want to force them to be like you. No, nobody was born to be like you. Everybody has their part. Everybody has their role to play in their own life. So sometimes you need to shut people out, shut the thing in your head out, and then focus on your desire and pursue your dream. That is you on your way to living your full potentials. How to get started about living your best life is, 1, you need to observe yourself. You need to ask yourself questions like, what are the things that I like? What do I like doing? What makes me happy? What moves me really? For someone like me, when I see, a child suffering, maybe hawking on the streets, I'm moved with pity. I really want to do something about that. When I see people suffering, I want to do something about that. But those things are stuff that I believe that I can do to make the world a better place. There are things that you like doing. You need to take your time and ask yourself, what are the things you like doing? Sometimes it might not even be readily available. Create that space yourself. If you go to your workplace and there's something you like doing, and what they're doing there at the moment, they're not doing it the way you want to do it, and they're not giving you the chance to do it, sometimes you have to create that space. I'm not saying lose your job, right? You could be working, but then you could be consulting for other people. It can be something big. Observe yourself. Ask yourself, what do I love? Do I love to dress up? Be a personal shopper. Do I love to do makeup? Start makeup. Open your own platform. It could be the next big thing. So you need to observe yourself. Ask yourself who you are. What's your purpose in life? Sometime last month, I was so depressed and tired. I was emotionally drained. And you know what? I just took time off and I stayed by myself and I started to ask God, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to do with all this gifts, talent? Why am I stuck? Why do I feel tired, drained? Why do I feel useless in life? I mean, if I was so much of a waste of space, why did you even bother making me? Like, I spent time asking those questions, and then one day a friend of mine invited me for a party. It was nothing spectacular, but I spent the whole night dancing, enjoying myself and all of that. And then I had a very short night. I woke up and something in me just changed. I felt like I've been holding back. I've been hiding myself. And sometimes it takes you to come out to make the world a better place, to make people happier. So that's what I'm doing. So you need to observe yourself and ask yourself, who am I? What are my values? What do I know how to do best? And how can I monetize? Or how can I use it for the betterment of myself and mankind? The second thing you need to do to get started is you need to identify your bad habits. I have a lot of bad habits. Sometimes I don't finish the books that I read. Very bad habit. So you need to identify your bad habits. Maybe it's excessive drinking. I'm not going to come here and say don't drink. When you're drinking excessively, these things have effect on your health. On the long run, it may affect you. If you're smoking too much, you need to work on that as well. If you're someone who looks down on yourself every time you talk down on yourself, you need to also cut that. There's endless, bad habits that you need to really watch. You alone will know that. So you have to tell yourself the truth. So you need to sit down, ask yourself, what are my bad habits? List it. If it's anger, if it's, jealousy, envy, you're human. Trust me, you're allowed to feel those things. But those things might end up ruining you. So you need to sit down and ask yourself, what are the things that I'm doing wrong? Am I talking down on people? Am I making them feel less of themselves, or am I really doing the right thing as a human being? You need to write your bad habits, watch it, and tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to be a better person, not for anybody but for myself. Number 3 on the list of how to get started is for you to set goals. Set different goals. Set goals as to what book to read. Set goals as when to eat. You need to set goals for enjoyment. That's the thing. Set goals for enjoyment, because wahala no dey finish. You need to set goals for enjoyment. There are times when I just go to see the movie by myself. Sometimes I go in the morning around 9 a.m. when nobody is in the theater. I'm just sitting down alone, enjoying a whole big screen of movie. My sister, my brother, enjoy your life. Set goals for enjoyment. And it's not restricted to you whether you're married or not. You can actually have time to go out. If you're married, set date nights. If you're married, you can go see the movie together. You can go alone. Nobody will kill you. I mean, you don't even have to have money. There are times when you just need to go out in the park. Sometimes I take a walk and I go to the park and I sit down. I take correct fresh air. Sometimes treat yourself to a spa day. Let them go and massage. All those muscles that just stress you, all those things, let them massage it. Relax. Set goals to relax. Set goals to go and play with your friends some sports, tennis. Set goals to go sightseeing. Set goals to go window shopping. You don't know. Hey, window shopping, it can ease your stress. My dear, you don't even have to have the money. Just go window shopping. Go to that car shop. Just stay there and be watching. Nobody will beat you for coming. They will even offer you champagne. Just sit down, enjoy yourself, and look at the car. Imagine that, me buying this car. God, Virgin. Number 4 on the list, you need to visualize where you want to be. There's this book I read that says that everything you achieve in life first starts from here, and that's the truth. If you check it, a lot of us were so engrossed in wanting things to happen at once. No, it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes these things happen bit by bit by bit, and you need to notice them. It starts from the mind. There are things that I've written down years back that when I go back to the books that I've written those things down, I realize that those things are already happening in my life. You need to learn to visualize where you're going to. It's only when you go to the airport that you pay for travel fee, you pay for tickets and everything. My dear, in your mind, you're not paying anything. You're not paying a dime. If you have friends traveling, tell them to send you pictures so you can imagine yourself there, because one day you will travel eventually. Visualize where you're going to. Visualize that big company you want. Visualize that $1 million contract you're waiting for. Visualize something amazing, and guess what? Everything you're visualizing, they're not beyond you. Everything you get in life is based on how you feel. The Bible says that as far as you can see, which means that as you are, if you don't see that far, you're not getting far. But if you can see that far, however far, you can do it. Trust me, it starts from the mind. You need to think about it. Now I'm going to be giving you steps on how to live your best life. Number 1, live in the present. There's some people, you imagine so much that you actually forget to live. It's okay to visualize, imagine, but don't stay long in your fantasy. You need to bring those things to life. I don't think anyone could be as worse as I am. I know I have a lot of people who are like me, who are perfectionists. Like, everything has to be perfect for you to move. But nobody cares. What's the worst that can happen? People will laugh at you. So push yourself. Do the things you love. What matters at the end of the day, the fulfillment, the joy you feel from actually doing those things that you want to do. People who always bring you down, people who take you for granted, people who don't love you genuinely, people who don't see the good in you, why are you still keeping such friends? Or people who push you to the direction of doing the wrong things, not trying to get better. You need to withdraw from people who do not make you better. Now, small person, they mad. Take stuff from your life that are not doing you any good, and trust me, when you're done with this, you realize that there's room for newer things, better things. You can take that deep breath, and then you're doing something big about your life. Number 3 on my list is be grateful. A lot of times we're hoping for some things, we're praying for some things to happen, and it doesn't happen the way we want, because as humans sometimes we're impatient and we have anxiety. But if you studied life, if you've taken your time to actually see what life is all about, it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes it happens when we don't even notice. Sometimes it happens bit by bit, and some people are lucky it happens all at once. That's great, but you need to let yourself know that you have to be grateful for things. Number 1, be grateful for life. Are you grateful for that food you've been eating, the friends around you that help you get better, push you for for better things? Are you grateful for them? Or are you just sitting down moping every day and wishing that you had better things? It will never get you anywhere. It will only take you on the journey to depression. Stop seeing the bad things in everything. Take time to ask yourself and tell yourself that there's a reason why all these things are in my life. I need to be grateful. Number 4, you need to set your own life standards. You need to know what you want from people and what people want from you, and you need to know what you can give and what you can take from people. Because you know what, I always tell people, the way you sell yourself is the way people buy you. If you sell yourself 1 naira, they will even price you low and buy you. But if you sell yourself high, they will buy you high. These things even happen in business. If you're a business person, if you're trying to get that raise at your workplace, that promotion, that the way you sell yourself is the way they will appraise you. So you need to set your standard in life. Know that you cannot just accept anybody in your life, in your space, in your altar. You can't just allow anybody just walk into your life, do whatever they want to do and then get out. No, people need to be held accountable when they're in your life. Even your family have a role to play in your life. There are some people, they will just come and soak you. They will take everything from you. They will leave you high and dry. The question is, the people that you're with, are they adding to you, or are you just allowing them come and go? You must earn this space in my life. It is very important. You cannot just come to my life 1 minute, next minute you are gone. No, don't just step on me. I'm not a footmat. You need to appreciate me for who I am. You need to know what you want, so that when you know what you want from people, when you set your standard, You know the kind of relationship you'll be in. You know the kind of friends you keep. You know, at the end of the day, people will see you in a certain level. Number 5 thing on my list is for you to release your anger. Release your anger, release your negativity, let it go, pour it out. Don't carry it with you. These things, they sort of, they give out that energy, that you are hostile, angry, or whatever you feel sort of comes out, because you can't even control how it comes on your face. Even if you pretend, there will always be someone that would notice that, see, you're not in your right frame of mind or whatever. You will just start acting funny, passing aggression to people. Before you know it, people are frustrated being around you. You need to let go of anger, sadness, sorrow. If there's any way you feel, you need to find someone to actually talk to, someone you can trust, someone won't make you feel bad, will just give you advice and be there for you. So you need to let go of anger, let go of pain, disappointment from the past, and realize that there are things that you can't really there are things that you can't change. They've happened. So you need to find a way to move on with your life. Create a new energy. Number 6 on my list is have a journal. I always write things a lot. I'm always on the notes of my phone. I'm writing something because you know what? There's always something to learn. A brain that is not learning will never grow. You need to learn. You need to ask questions. You need to write things down. Your goals, your dreams, your desires, your thoughts, the things that you want. Write them down. Apart from having a journal, have a board. I think a lot of people call it the dream board, where you put pictures of things that you want. Put it there. Trust me, a few years down the line, when you go back to that board, you realize that those things they've already been accomplished in your life, and it pushes you to work hard. Like, write things down, ask questions, enlighten yourself, read a book, spend time with people who are even more intelligent than you are. Trust me, you will get better. Number 7, make someone's day. Is that hard? No, it's not. This is how you start. They say charity begins at home. Your family members, are you like a burden to them? Do you make them feel bad all the time for being around you? Do you make them regret their lives, or do you actually make their lives better? So sometimes, people are scared to be around us because there's something about us that they don't like. There are times that you see people going through a lot. You can give them a word of encouragement. You don't even need to have money. It might just be you being there for them, listening to them, talking to them, hearing their own side of the story, how they are coping with life, what is happening to their life. They could be having a stressful day at work, frustrating times and stuff. At the long run, you might even discover that person who is contemplating suicide, because you know what, they're not the right time for face. It's not easy for a lot of people. Sometimes just a word you say, stuff, just being there, you could be silent and just be there, and you know what, they feel like someone is there. Everybody needs love. You need love. I need love. Everybody needs love and compassion. There are people out there who are going through hell that they cannot share. That what you have or what you do for them, how you treat them, maybe people at your workplace, your housemaid, your gatesman, people around you, how you treat them can actually change their lives. Number 8, surround yourself with people who you can rely on, people who support you, people you can count on, people you can call at any time and they will be there for you. Trust me, you need to surround yourself with people you can rely on. This particular people could just be a small circle of friends. They don't have to be that plenty. If you are that kind of person who has lots of friends, well, that's amazing, as long as they are adding value to you and you're adding value to them, because it's not a parasitic relationship. You also have to add value to other people so that they don't see you as a waste of space. You need to have friends you can call for different reasons. Sometimes there are some people that those kind of friends that is just enjoyment friends. Let's go and enjoy, let's go party, let's go gist, let's go to a restaurant, let's have a drink, let's talk about stuff that happen in our lives. You need to have friends for enjoyment. You also need to have friends that you can talk about business, money, promotions, people who can actually set you straight when it comes to your business, people who have successful business you can talk to, people who are also building their businesses that you can learn from. Also, I have people who I talk to when it comes comes to emotions. When you tell them your mind, they can also relate, and you guys will just talk about it and try to figure out solutions. Those are the kind of people you need in your life. Also, for spiritual purposes, you need to have friends. If you feel like you're moving out of track when it comes to your relationship with God, you need to have someone that you can actually talk to. Friends who you trust their judgment, who you've seen their lives, that they are living up to that. No one is perfect anyways, but you do need people who can set you straight, not people who judge you or dictate to you, but people who can allow you be yourself while also guiding you through that path. Number 9, change how you see yourself and change how you talk to yourself. Do you know that you can actually be the one person who is so mean to yourself? Like, you're very mean to yourself. I'm not talking about being mean to other people. You can actually be very, very mean to yourself. You hate yourself, you pull yourself down, you don't even see anything good about yourself. Every day you just say nasty things about yourself. Why are you negative about yourself? What are the things that makes you negative about yourself? You need to ask yourself those questions. Talk to yourself better, treat yourself better, trust me, and things will get better for you. Number 10, look after yourself. Yes, I know people come and say, when you buy this, you're vain, you're trying to be vain, you're not trying to no, that's not you being vain. That's you spending that extra money on yourself. If nobody will spend it on you, go to the market or go to a shop and get yourself a bag, a shoe, or whatever. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, eat well. At least you're living in this body, so you need to take care of it, because you are what you eat. Whatever you eat shows on your skin. Find a workout that is easy for you. It could be riding a bike, it could be jogging or walking. Rest well. Some people don't rest. You work morning even your body deserves some rest. Try to rest, get some sleep, take care of yourself. Number 11, do the things that scare you and do the things that make you happy. There are things that make you happy that you're scared to do, right? Do them. Do it afraid. There are things that scare you that will end up making you happy, even if you don't know whether they will make you happy or not. Things you aspire to do, opening a YouTube channel, starting that business, getting that job, going out to actually meet people, especially the people that don't go out. Do you know that the walls of your room, they are tired of seeing you every day? Do you know, right? So you need to get out, go out more, mingle more, walk more. If you're afraid of socializing, practice. Get out of your house, do something different today. Do something that scares you. Like me, I'm looking forward to skydiving. I want to try something different, explore, do something exciting, do something that scares you. You realize when you do it, see the joy, there's something out inside of you that will just come out and express itself, the happiness. You know you've achieved something. Do what makes you happy. Number 12, you need to realize that plans change. Be ready to change plans. So you applied for a particular job and you didn't get a response, or they responded to you and they said, oh, you're going to get a job, just chill. And then you waited for like a whole month, and then another month they are assuring you that you're going to get the job, and then the job is not forthcoming, or they stop picking your calls. You cannot pause your life for something. You need to be ready to change plans. Things will not happen the way you imagine them to happen. Things will not come the way you want them to come. That job you're expecting, that money, those clients, they might not come the way you want them to come. Not stop, living. Don't pause your life. Learn to realize that, whatever plans you have today might not be the way it is, but you can always shift. You can always move the plan to another day. Stop investing your emotions in stuff and the wrong way, and then at the end of the day you're losing out. Realize that some things, they change. Number 13 is another of my favorite. Take a break. Some of us, we like working like machine, like iRobots, forgetting that all work and no play makes Jane a dull girl. Sometimes take a break. Look forward to things. Make plans for the trip. Make plans for attending a wedding. Go out there, enjoy life. Do you know the part where I like when I attend weddings? The after party. They will play music like this. DJ will play till midnight. I'm just dancing. Sometimes I don't even allow people dance with me. I'll just be dancing like they are paying me. My sister and I enjoyment. Go out, get fresh air, Enjoy yourself. It will help you. You will come back to work the next day looking so flushed, looking relaxed, looking fulfilled. Trust me, it works. Even in your marriage, like, do fun stuff. It makes you guys have something to look forward to. In friendship, do the same thing so that you can enjoy people's company, enjoy your own company. Number 14, keep growing and keep improving. Don't stop. Remember, living your best life is not a destination, it's a goal. It's a process. You have to keep doing it over and over again. There are times when you won't feel up to it, but push yourself to do something about it. Once you come out of that space again and then you move on to being the best version of you, don't stop. Just find something that interests you and excites you. So keep growing and keep improving on yourself. Don't stop. How to know if you are living your best life? Number 1, you're no longer feeling stuck. Like I told you guys that some months back I was really tired, I was emotionally stressed, I had to take some time off. I was stuck. I know the feeling of being stuck. Like, you literally do your normal daily activity, but you realize there's something missing. You feel like you're not doing enough, or you're not doing well, or like there's something in you that is just not settling. But when you're living your best life, you realize that, okay, you're on track. You don't feel stuck again. Instead of feeling stuck, you're finding some way somehow to improve yourself. You're getting better and better, and you're feeling even happier and stress free. Another way to know that you're living your best life is that you're not settling for anything. You now know your worth. Like a friend will say that you are worth your weight in gold. You know who you are and what you are. So when that ex comes back and knocks on your door, you're like, no, nah, you're not what I want. No, I know myself right now. You can't fit into this space. So when people come back into your life, you're really, really checking out to be sure that these people are meant to stay in your life. Or that job, you realize that, oh, this job is going to be good for me now. You now know your purpose. You now know the things that you ought to be doing, the things you ought not to be doing. Another way to know that you're living your best life is that you're ditching old bad habits. You're smoking less, you're drinking less, you're exercising more, you're eating fresh. You see things differently. You don't get angry easily anymore. You try to see things from other people's perspective. You're less selfish. Why I use the word less is because these things, they don't happen all at once. It's a process. Like, you literally have to work on yourself. Okay, so you're spending more time outside meeting people. You're spending more time doing the things that you originally don't know how to do. Investing well, doing better at your job, improving, rather than going to work every day or going out every day without meaning. You're looking forward to stuff. You're actually looking forward to going to your workplace because you have something different that's going on for you at the moment. Another thing you should know is, once you start living your best life, you will notice that you're emotionally stronger. You realize that things will just not work out sometimes the way you want it to work out, and you're okay with that. You move on to the next. Your emotions are stronger. You're not moping, you're not crying. Even if you feel bad, like, you can instantly move on after you've accessed why you're not happy in the first place. Before you know, you're moving on. Like, nobody died. I'm alive. We move. Another way to know that you're living your best life is you have a lot of things you're looking forward to, like a trip, to the weddings, to parties. You're looking forward to hanging out, going out there to present your proposals, business plans, to investors who that can help you. You're always having things to look forward to. Also, taking care of yourself. You're eating right, you're exercising more, you're resting well, you're sleeping more, you're spending that extra cash on yourself, you're dressing well. Look, the truth of the matter is, you don't have to have lots of money to dress well. There are thrift stores. There are places you can actually go to get thrift clothes that you can wear. In conclusion, you need to make every day of your life count. Remember that your life is yours and it's your choice to make. Focus on being the best version of you. Focus on yourself and explore new things. Like, explore things that you've never done before. Go jet skiing. Go just do something fun and different. Make each day beautiful for yourself. That is what matters. Like, just Be the best that you can be. Thank you very much for joining me on this edition of Pink Lip Talk with Go Pearl. I'm super grateful that you stayed this long and listened to me talk all along. If you have a comment, please leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, so that you can be the first to know when I post another video. I can't wait to see you guys on our next episode of Pink Lip Talk with Go Pearl. Thank you.